Hello everybody, we are back in Microsoft Flight Simulator for the second video. My first one was the Airbus A320neo, which we did a flight from Seattle, Tacoma International to Portland, which wasn't the greatest video on YouTube, and I just messed up the landing and my computer crashed. So this time I'm recording it with a different software than OBS. Hopefully this will do better. But today we are doing something different. As you see over here, we are going to take the Cessna 172 with G1000s for a spin around London City. So the airport you see at the background is the London City Airport, which is one of the available add-ons for the simulator at launch, and we'll take a look at that too. So without further ado, let's hop in. Okay, so we're here. We are going to turn on the battery. Right, so let's just check a couple things here because we are trying to get this aircraft prepared as soon as possible. So the beacon can come on. Let's just clear that warning. It's annoying. The mixture is all the way in. Half an inch throttle. We'll prime with the fuel pump for a little bit. Should be good enough. Let's just zoom back a little bit. Turn the magnetos to both and then start. Okay, we have a good engine start. We will turn on the taxi light for now. We are not going to use any flaps. The avionics can come on. So the flight plan today I just did it, but we might not follow it because I want to go around the London City and follow the river here, and we will come back to it later on. But we will use the autopilot for a little bit when we are up in the air. Let's just change our CDI source to GPS and bring the ATC panel. Tune the traffic. Okay, so now we are going to depart from runway 9, which is this one over here, to our left, and then depart to east, in this case, to that way, towards London City. So let's just take runway 9, and then let's announce taxi.
London City traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha is taxiing to runway 9er.
Okay, let's check the flight controls. Rudders are good. Alright, left, full right, full forward, full back. Alright, everything looks great. So now, release the parking brake, and then we can start moving. So don't worry about that taxi line, I'm not going to follow that. We'll just take this taxiway. It's close over here, runway 09, and I will stop there and we'll take a look at the airport scenery before we depart. But this is great. We'll turn around and come back to London City after departure. Okay, let's just stop here. Set the parking brake. Go to the drone camera, and hopefully I know how to navigate this. Okay, let's just go up. This is the first scenery add-on that came to the sim, and it looks beautiful. I love it. The textures are great. Let's just go around for a little bit and take a look at it. I didn't go all the way down to here because we have enough runway to take off, and we'll swing by and go towards the city, towards west, and take a look at the London City and the buildings and the scenery. But so far so good. I mean, as opposed to recording with OBS, I think Nvidia's Shadow Play does a better job, because I don't see any frame rate drops. And if you guys are interested, I can just throw it up there for you to see. So we are getting 33 frames per second at the moment. Let's go back. Yeah, the textures, I need to increase the texture sampling from 4x4 to 6x6, but when I'm recording, it's a little bit problematic. It just gives me stutters when I'm not recording. I'll just increase it a little bit and use it that way. But let's jump into the aircraft. Let's just line up. Parking brake released. Apply a little bit of power. Okay, so we are moving. Let's turn around. We'll probably use the autopilot for heading mode. Take it towards the city. Let's stop here. I think we have enough runway left. Let's set up the initial climb altitude to 2,000 feet. That should be good enough to take a good look at the city. And let's turn on the heading select, and then I think that will be it for now. But I'll turn the vertical speed mode on, and then I will throw the climb there. 500 feet per minute should be good enough. Let's bring the ATC panel, and let's say we are departing east.
London City traffic, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha taking off runway 9er, departure to the east.
Okay, let's go. Throttle Z green, release the parking brake, release the brakes. Apply more power. Let's stay in the middle. And now we should be good. Okay, airspeed is live. We are about 50 knots. Hopefully before the runway ends, we'll get up to 775 and be up in the air and not end up at the retaining wall down there. Okay, rotate and positive rates. Let's follow the runway heading. I will climb a little bit and then follow this heading. Let's take a look at the buildings and the city. It looks great. Now, let's just turn around and head towards London City. And I will engage the autopilot and then synchronize to current heading, and then hopefully it will start climbing. It should. We'll see. Yes. Let's just turn around. We need to go all the way to west towards the city. Careful when doing this. Camera moves around. Alright, we're almost there. West. Good. We should see the city here in a second. We are climbing to 2,000. Maybe I'll just break it down a little bit, but let's see. Let's go to the outside view. From outside. It's better if we look towards the city rather than here. Yeah, we are getting close. As you see, there's a little turbulence on the airplane. It's bouncing around. But yeah, I might use the external view fly the airplane. We'll see. Let's get it here. either of the instrument panels just to have a better look, so we don't get to see what the autopilot is doing its thing. So I think we should turn towards left a little bit more. So let's do it and we pass over the city. Yes. And I can hand fly from here. Let's disengage the autopilot. And I think 1500 is good enough for me. Look at this scenery, guys. And luckily this time I'm not getting any stutters while I'm recording. So that's a good sign, and I might use NVIDIA Shadow Play going forward rather than OBS Studio. I don't know if it was the CPU, which is the bottleneck, or it was the GPU when recording, but I had some problems with it. The sky is beautiful, we have a beautiful weather today, and the London city is looking great. Go down a little bit. Descend, take a closer look, follow the river line. Look at the beautiful scenery around London City. I see the Tower Bridge right ahead of us. Let's go and turn a little bit. That wasn't my intention. And without the instruments, I don't know what state the aircraft is at, but it looks like we are going to land. At least I know we are not going to crash into something. Yeah, let's head over here. Enjoy this beautiful scenery on landing. Orbx has done a great job. I don't know, people have some different comments about it, but I like it personally. It's looking good. It's an addition, and it makes my experience great. Look at these buildings, guys. Look at how detailed the city is. And I am not at ultra settings. My graphic settings is at high-end settings, and I have a GTX1070ti. So far it's doing a good job. It's doing great. For the first video I had some problems with it. My computer crashed, but this time, even we are in London and there's a lot of buildings around the city and the scenery is very busy, I'm not seeing any problems. So that is O2, I believe. Or I don't know, they call it London I2, or they used to at some point. I'm not familiar with London City, I have never been there. My brother did, went there and visited London City, so he knows much more than I do, but he's 5,000 miles away, so he cannot be my tour guide today. Alright guys, so yeah, this is about it. London City for you. I'll turn around and try to go back to London City Airport and do a full stop landing over there. Maybe we can just do it in the GPS and get there, but I think it's easier if I can fly the aircraft towards east, follow the river line, go back to where we started and try to land. And I think that marker is where the airport is, so I don't know what that is there for, but that gives me a good visual identification of where the airport is. I am still not used to the sunken boats. I think those are from the satellite imagery. hopefully they will fix those later on when they are fixing some bugs, and I'm pretty sure we will see an update shortly after release to fix some issues that are addressed by the well-known YouTubers and content creators for flight simulation. But for now, it's good enough for me. I have never put my hands on a simulator like this before, so I'm going to enjoy it despite the bugs and whatever it has. But for me, it's so far so good. I am loving it, and I cannot get my hands off it and go back to do some different things at home. I constantly on Microsoft's Flight Simulator for the last 4 or 5 days, I would say. So yeah, guys. So next time, if you have an interesting place that you know about, drop me a comment and we can go and check it out. I know some interesting places and I will include them in the upcoming videos, but I want to hear from you guys too. Maybe some special place that is not well known in your country. Just drop me a comment and we'll go and check it out. But we are getting close back to the airport, to runway 09, and we are going to try to do a full stop landing. I will switch to the cockpit view when we get close. But this city, oh my god, it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. So this is 1080p, by the way, guys. I don't have a 2K monitor. My monitor is 1080p. Maybe in the future, I can save enough money. I can get to 2K, and I cannot imagine how good it will look like with better resolution. But yeah, let's jump into the cockpit because we are getting close to the airport. Start to descent and cut back on the power because we are speeding like crazy. We will try to do a full stop landing. Let's just drop the flaps if it's not too late, and that should slow us down. Trim the aircraft forward, and now we should. Oops, it's bumpy. Oh, it's me. I'm trying to control it, but sometimes the moves, even if I have set up the curves for my controller, sometimes it does weird things. So, okay, we are still too high. I should go down a little bit fast and nosedive, which we shouldn't do, but
500
for the sake of landing and to make it. I still don't see the glide slope. I see 4 white lights. Okay, now I see 2. So that means we have the glide slope, and we are coming down nicely. Oh, okay, that's not going to be my horriblest or worst landing, I'll say. It's okay. Let's just float a little bit and bring her down nicely. Okay, guys. We did it. We did it. We did it. We are down safely. We'll take this taxiway out to the parking area, and then we will stop there, and this will be it for this video. I haven't checked the video yet. Hopefully the sounds are okay, because on the first one the game sounds and the engine sounds were higher than I expected, and I realized that and turned the volume down. We'll see. I'm looking for a parking spot here, but looks like I'm going to... Oops, okay. So it gave me a parking spot, which is great. Alright, I will turn around and stop here. Set the parking brake. And Turn off the lights. And turn off the instruments. And turn off the engine and the batteries. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.